Ladies and gentlemen, today's in-depth review is of the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch fin. Number 1, Jakku. Customing, let's do this. So first, start off with the packaging. Good old Star Wars Black Series, black backwards seat, red background, a prominent color in this year's Black Series releases, as well as the film Star Wars The Force Awakens. Right here we have like a little silhouette artwork of John Boyega playing Finn. It looks pretty good, not great. Finn Jakku right here on the bottom left. Warning, Hasbro, blah, blah, blah. Right here on the left-hand side is a window you can still see in. Finn Jakku. And it says Finn right there in gray. On the back, we got this text, pause it if you like. Right there is numbered, number 1. Same photo, just a little bit bigger and enhanced. Here's the garbage at the bottom. On the right-hand side, number 1, and I'll say one thing about these guys is they have a number here on the right-hand side. It really helps out when they're all on the shelves. You're looking for, say, a number 1 instead of a number 4. You can just, boom, pop it off the shelf and you're good to go. So, without further ado, let's unbox this. So here we have Finn. The head sculpt looks good. Doesn't look too great. You can tell it's Finn by the costuming and the head. It's John Boyega, but it could look probably a little bit better. You see his hair looks pretty good. Eyebrows are well done. It's a pretty good sculpt. Head on a 360. Barely moves up and down. As you see, you can probably have him with the lightsaber pose ready to go, like from the film. He has his black, nicely textured shirt underneath there. Pivots at the mid torso, and I'm hoping his other part can stay while I rotate this. It seems that he rotates on a 360 on that swivel. So you see his jacket is not his jacket from what we learned from the film. It is Poe Dameron's jacket, and it looks really cool. You can actually see arms are the jacket, and the jacket is kind of put on, so you can't take off the jacket itself and just have his black shirt, because the jacket's more like a vest. So here's the back, nicely detailed along with the belt there. It comes off. Zippers here at the front, silver, silver, red stripe, red here, top right. It's pretty good detailing. Nice little ribbed action. Cuffs at the hands/wrists. Looks pretty good. Looks like Poe Dameron's jacket. I like it a lot. Here's the articulation. 360 socket joint. Comes off pretty much like there. Elbow goes inward and outward. Wrist 360. See if the other is the same. And it pretty much is. Here is the gun. Pretty nicely detailed. Looks like a forest camo type paint job there. Silver tip along with a black ring around the gun. And then a silver little bullet, something there up top, even though it looks like it's supposed to be a scope. Fits. Here's the other side. Same stuff. Nice little detailing. Nice little shotgun grip type deal going on there. His hand right there, you can see its trigger finger ready to go. This one not so much. It does fit in this hand, but it just looks awkward. It would probably look best in this one. Alright, so I posed him with the gun. That's the best pretty much you can get. It doesn't look that great. He barely uses the gun too, but he does use it, so it's good to have in this packaging. Pants are a black, rotating right there. Cargo pocket on his left and his right. You can see here the articulation of the knee. It's nicely hidden, it's black. And his knees really nicely articulate. You can see that there is a joint there, and then the kneecap actually looks kind of weird. But that's how far back his knees go. Pretty damn far back. Cowabunga, bro! And forward like that. So, hips, he can sit down. Can't really go back much, but he can sit down. Feet move a little bit. Not gonna lie, this little ball joint right there looks kind of weird. Looks like he has some kind of neck pillow from like the airports that you sleep on planes with. Just chilling underneath his pants there. It doesn't really look like socks. That kind of sucks. On the back here, you got the articulation seeing. On the bottom, you have, of course, your trademarks nicely hidden. Stupid factory number there. And your pegs for putting them in the stands. Really cool point of detailing. Little khaki shoes he has on, futuristic. Marty McFly, no laces. That it fades up, a little dirt, sand, grime into his jeans right there at the bottom of the figure. I really like this. This is nice. All right, I have John Boyega Finn here. I'm going to scale him up. I'm going mobile. You can see that he's a little bit taller than Ray, but not much taller. And compared to his BFF Poe, his bro, if you've seen the meme, a little bit shorter than him. Compared to the Stormtrooper, he is shorter, and he is shorter than Captain Phasma. And there is Kylo Ren, which he is definitely shorter than. And there's a good old BB-8. All right, so on the left is the Finn basic 3 3/4, same exact outfit we have here on the Black Series. You can see the heads are a complete 180. This artist Photoshop painting, whatever this is immaculate. It looks just like John Boyega. It pretty much is a photo of John Boyega, and you can see that the basic series here is nothing like the photo of Johnny here. This looks more of an accurate representation of the character slash actor compared to the basic. Basic runs $7.99, no more than $10. Black Series 6-inch runs $20, but it is no contest of which one you should buy. In my honest opinion, you should go with the 6-inch variant of Finn. Now, I'm going to pass it off to my good buddy Chris, who is my resident Star Wars expert, and get his opinion on what he thinks of this Black Series Finn. Take it away, Chris.
Well, I like it a lot because the face sculpt is actually very accurate. And that's something that I care a lot about when I get a figure, because I don't play with the toys per se. Like, I don't do it like as much as you talk about like play compatibility. I don't care as much. I'm more about like displaying it and showing it off. Kind of like everything you see in the background there. It's more like a display type thing for me. And so I like the fact that it actually looks a lot like John Boyega. You just actually brought this up to me that I hadn't thought about this before, but we're going to talk about this guy soon. And it's supposed to be the same jacket, but they're not really the same paint scheme. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's okay. It's not like a big thing. But it's just kind of funny that they're not even remotely similar.
I want to interject real quick. What jacket do you like better, detail-wise, paint-wise? The one that Poe has or the one that's supposed to be Poe's on Finn?
I actually like it better on Poe, personally. I think it looks more realistic. The folds in the fabric, like around his arms, look better to me. And I like the look of it better as a jacket. And the color actually looks a little bit more film accurate, I think. That's just me personally, though. I
actually completely agree, because right when I put the exact same comparison, I looked at the back, and I said to myself, that looks like an actual jacket, and this looks like just some kind of diarrhea toy. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
This just looked like a little miniature statue.
Yeah.
And that's what I like in action figures. I like action figures that look like statues, and Poe's jacket actually looks like Poe's jacket compared to, for some reason, they decided to shit on Finn. So
I agree. This actually looks more like a jacket. This looks more like plastic.
Right.
Getting into the crotch area with Finn. I'm kidding. Most everything about this figure is actually really great, especially for the price point. It is really common as well. It's like the most easy to find figure. There's tons of Finn. The face looks good. The jacket mostly looks good. Believe it or not, I really like the way his hands look. There's actually like some detail in the hand veins right there, which is really impressive. So I'm proud of that. Good job, Hasbro. You guys did well.
The thing about how much this guy is actually sitting on the shelves is a travesty, because Finn is a badass character. I thought Finn was great. Out of 10, what would you give Finn here for the 6-inch Black Series?
For this figure and for the price point, it's a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a good face sculpt, a good body sculpt, has a lot of articulation, looks like him. So that's really my biggest thing, is if it actually facially looks like the actor.
Yeah, I give it a solid 8. So we are going to give it the loved it seal of approval for Finn. Thanks, guys, very much for watching. May the Force be with you. Look at this immaculate box artwork. This is incredible packaging. It's supposed to sell you the product, and this sells me it. You got like two big-ass guns going on here. One at the top turret and one at the middle. And this just looks like one crazy-ass contraption. Finn Jakku here on the right. Bottom left, it says Desert Land Speeder, ages 4 and up. Assembly required, no tools are needed. Right there is a firing missile. This is a fantasy scene, so that makes sense after we've seen the movie.